Students, will take a problem on PGBP, that is business here. So this is the problem. A P&L account for the year ending, previous year ending 2018-19 is given. So the problem is given like this. Just we'll go through the problem. Opening stock, purchases, gross profit by sales, closing stock is given, and then salary is given as 5 lakh rupees including provident fund contribution, and then to donation to Prime Minister's Relief Fund 1 lakh rupees, provision for bad debts 50,000, bonus to employees 50,000, interest on bank loan is given as 50,000, family planning expenses on employees 20,000, to depreciation 30,000, to income tax 1 lakh rupees, to net profit 11 lakh 50,000. And then on the credit side of the P&L account, we have only the gross profit, which is brought down here 70 lakh 50,000. Now the adjustments or the additional information is given like this. Depreciation allowed is rupees 40,000 as per Income Tax Act. So the depreciation allowed is 40,000 as per income tax, whereas he has charged the depreciation of rupees 30,000 here. So he has charged less. Okay, let us see what is to be done. And then TDS is not made on interest on bank loan. So interest on bank loan is 50,000. It says that TDS is not made on that. Then payment of bonus is made on Diwali. So bonus to employees is given as 50,000. It is made on the Diwali day. And then out of the salary, rupees 25,000 pertain to his contribution, which was deposited after the due date. Out of salary, rupees 20,000 pertain to his contribution, that is contribution. So this is to PF, contribution to PF, which was deposited after the due date. Employees contribution of rupees 25,000 was also contributed after the due date. So these are, say, there are two parts given here. This is included in salary, including PF, that is what is given here. This amount of PF, that is employees contribution and employers contribution. Both these amounts are contributed after the due date for the payment here. So this is what is given. Now, so how do we do it? So in case of any problem on business, we have to consider the given P&L account here, that is the net profit is to be taken. So this is to be done like this. So I have to take the net profit. Net profit as per the P&L account is 11 lakh 50,000, and 11 lakh 50,000 is taken. And then we have to add, what are the three items to be added here? The three items to be added as inadmissible expenses. I have written it in short, inadmissible expenses. That means those expenses which are not allowed as per law or as per the provisions of the Income Tax Act. They are called as inadmissible expenses, which we have already discussed. Okay, this is to be picked up from the given P&L account. He might have already debited it in the P&L account. We have to look it at it, and then it has to be added back here. And then the second item to be added back is the business non-business expenses. Okay, those expenses, those business incomes which are credited in the P&L account. Those business incomes which are not credited in the P&L account. He might have not credited some of the business incomes to the P&L account. So that is to be looked at from the given information, and that has to be added back here. And the third item is overvaluation or undervaluation. Overvaluation of opening stock and undervaluation of closing stock. So it is specifically these two are to be taken here. If there is any overvaluation of the opening stock and undervaluation of the closing stock, it has to be added back. So as we know that the overvaluation of opening stock reduces the amount of profit, and undervaluation of closing stock also reduces the profit, because the credit item, the credit total of the credit side of the trading account will become less. So therefore, when we calculate the profit on the debit side of the P&L account, the gross profit will come down, and in turn the net profit will also be less. So therefore, overvaluation of opening stock and undervaluation of closing stock is to be added here. Okay, let us look at the given information here. So as per the given information in the problem, okay, the stock purchase gross profit